Hi all. Here in this video, I'll be presenting a summary of what I learned from the course Engineering Ethics and Sustainable Development. At the beginning, I thought this course would be mostly theoretical, but as I went through the modules, I understood that this is actually very practical and connected to real life situations. Engineering is not only about building systems or solving problems, it also involves making decisions that can affect people, society, and environment in both positive and negative ways. In this presentation, I will explain what I learned from the course, how I applied some of these ideas in my life, and how it helped me improve, and finally, my conclusion. So, what I learned. First, I learned about the importance of ethics in engineering. Ethics means doing the right thing even when it is difficult. Engineers have a huge responsibility to ensure safety, honesty, and fairness in their work. So, I understood the difference between personal ethics and professional ethics. Personal ethics are based on individual beliefs, but professional ethics follow rules and standards that must be maintained in workplace. Another important concept was integrity. This includes being honest in data, avoiding plagiarism, and not hiding mistakes. These are very important in engineering because small errors can lead to serious consequences. Next, I learned about environmental ethics. This made me realize that the nature should not be treated only as a resource. Engineers must think about protecting the environment while developing new technologies. I also learned about sustainable development, which means meeting present needs without harming future generations. Concepts like life cycle analysis, carbon footprint, resource management help in making better decisions that are environmental friendly. Another important topic was water management actually. I understood how issues like water scarcity, pollution, and flood are connected to poor planning and misuse of resource. And finally, I learned about renewable energy and climate change. Engineers have a major role in reducing pollution by using clean energy sources like solar and wind power. And overall, the course showed that engineering decisions always have long term impacts, and we should follow some sort of ethics in engineering to implement plans that are nature friendly and sustainable. And how I implemented this course in my or the ideas of this course in my real life. After learning this concept, I tried to apply some of them in my daily life. First, I became more aware of waste management actually. I started reducing the use of plastic and tried to reuse materials whenever possible instead of throwing them away. I also became more conscious about saving water and electricity. For example, simple actions like switching off the lights and devices when not used and avoiding unnecessary water usage. Another change was in my thinking process. Earlier, I focused on completing tasks. Now I try to think about the impact of my actions and my words before making decisions. In academic work, I became more careful about originality and honesty actually. The making sure not to copy content and to understand what I'm actually doing. During discussions or group work, I also try to be more respectful and responsible, which is actually very hard considering different opinions instead of focusing on my own ideas. But yeah, then these are the small changes, but they help me apply concepts practically. And how this helped me improve? This course helped me improve both personally and academically. First, it improved my sense of responsibility. I now understand that even small actions can have larger impacts. Second, it increased my awareness about environmental issues. Earlier, I knew about problems like pollution and climate change, but now I understand the causes and possible solutions. It has also improved the decision making skills. I learned to think not only about immediate result, but also about long term effects. Another important improvement is my ethical thinking. I now understand the importance of honesty, fairness, and accountability, which many lack these days in both studies and future career. Overall, this course helped me shift from a narrow technical mindset to a broader perspective that includes ethics and sustainability. And to conclude, this course has taught me that engineering is not just about technical knowledge, it is about making responsible decisions that are safe, ethical, and sustainable. The main takeaway for me is that every engineering action has consequences. and it is important to think about those consequences before acting. In the future, I will try to apply these principles in my studies and career and make decisions that are beneficial not only for myself but also for the society and the environment. Thank you.